The samurai always has to rise and move on, because new challenges will come. Your mind is your best weapon.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another match of the group stage here on the SAOR Adam channel. Today we have, well not today, now we have the next match, which could quite possibly be a deciding match between TAP2 and SAOR. These two teams are currently tied on the bottom of the table, so this could be a deciding match. On the other end of the line here we have commentator and fellow clanmate Plasmatic Titan. Hello.
Hello there.
Big man Plaz is here.
You failed me with no General Kenobi.
I'm not a Star Wars fan.
Damn it. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm alright. Yourself?
Not too bad. It's been a very fun night. And we're not done yet, aren't we?
No, we've still got a good few games to go.
Oh, just come out of the SDW versus YFYO
That
game.
looked like a very good game. A very, very good game.
Game of the night, in my opinion, so far.
And the only draw so far.
Yeah. So, YFYO took it rather... It was close, actually, both times, for the records.
It looked close on the post-battle screens I got sent.
So, YFYO took it just on caps. They were about 20 seconds ahead of SDW in the first game. They got all 4 kills in the end because the Jutland got run down by the Siegfried. Mini Bjorn collecting that European Kraken you were so happy about.
Yes, the first ever 4-kill game. I'm just going to check to see if these teams are ready, and if they are, we'll go early.
Oh, sweet. The second game, however, was different. Unfortunately, Mini
Here we go.
Ooh, okay, fine.
No, you can do an explanation while we wait for the game to load and drop in.
Okay. So yeah, Mini Bjorn took a bad hit from the Sovietsky Soyuz, which basically got him killed in the end. Same thing went to Admiral Ted in YFYO's battleship. And in the end, once the 2 muscle were out, it was just 2 DDs against 3 ships.
I see, got you.
So both games were rather interesting. All right.
So we've got on the green side, TAP2, they're using the exact same lineup that they used for their match against LNI, an Awami, a Donskoy, a Brest, and a Yugamo. Whereas SAOR have changed their lineup. They were running Pommern, Buffalo, Johan de Witt, and Fletcher, and now they've changed to Pommern, Buffalo, Brindisi, and Jutland. Brindisi being a very interesting choice. What do you make, Plas?
So I watched their first game against YFYO where they did take a Johan de Witt. The biggest thing that I felt they were missing...
Some nice camouflages here.
...in that first game, map control. They just... Their Pommern didn't get involved enough. Crusader Down, unfortunately, just didn't get involved enough and use his ship the best he could.
Yes.
But the Brindisi now instead of Johan, I imagine they're going to play a bit less aggressively, because the Johan played a bit too aggressively in the first game, and that got him killed. So I don't know how they're going to use the Brindisi this time around. They're definitely cautious of the Charlie Cap.
Definitely. It looks like this time SAOR have gone for something different. They've sent the Destroyer on its own to the A cap, and we'll see what happens.
Well, they sent the Destroyer on their own in the YFYO game.
Oh yeah, they did, didn't they?
Yeah, but it's unfortunate it was a Fletcher that found a Jutland. This time round, though, Samurai Order takes the Jutland instead of a Fletcher. So that's going to be the big game changer here, because it's going to end up being Jutland now versus Yugamo. But that Yugamo has a Donskoy backing it up. And
Plasmatic isn't streaming. Plasmatic is here. Yes, interesting. It still says 86k on my screen for some reason.
Oh.
It has the damage stuck from my game against SAOR in the right corner.
I've seen the damage kind of get stuck sometimes. It's weird.
It's stuck on 86k. A proud reminder.
Anyways, the thing I'm really looking forward to seeing is how that Awami gets stuck in.
Yes, Awami got stuck in possibly a bit too much last game. He overextended both times and was topped out of the game by Noistroshimi in one go both times.
Well, this time, I'll have to see how he does here. There's no DDs to torp him out, but he's got to be careful of the Palmer.
Breast beaching? Did I see a beaching breast?
Yes, the boob beached. I'm not sure how to say that on Twitter.
You are. This is a non-family friendly.
Just checking. Yep, we got a beach and boob.
Yep, nice. Yeah, so a reminder that this game could end up deciding who gets eliminated, because both these teams are currently on the bottom of the table. And it's
I'm not going to say who I put my predictions down for.
I would say, well, it's not. Yeah, you can. I know who I.
Wait.
Yeah,
my predictions were for TAP to take the 5th spot.
The elimination.
6th. No, sorry, TAP takes 4th.
TAP
it
takes
was
4th.
Samurai Order I had to go out.
So we'll see if your prediction is correct.
At least I think it was. I know that TAP is not. I didn't vote for TAP to go out. TAP stays in according to my prediction.
Okay, we'll see after this game. But we've got slightly different game plan. The Buffalo going into the cap this time. That didn't happen last time, and the Pommern going round the island instead of going straight into the middle channel like it did last time.
Well, there's no radar to contest the Buffalo.
Jutland is radar.
Oh, Jutland radars.
Has to exit the cap.
Nah, I don't think it's gonna do much more than that. Donskoy gets another salvo out.
His first salvo narrowly missed. This one finds the target.
Next, free K off. Alright, so Buffalo's in a bit of trouble now. Awami opens up with its secondaries. Awami secondaries are beautiful, by the way.
Are they?
Yeah. So, bit of fun fact then, ship stats. Awami gets Georgia Dispersion on Kitakazi guns.
That is quite good.
Yeah. And you combine that with FHE, you're
Awami overmatches like that as well.
16-inch guns.
He was just about to say 16-inch in guns as well. Holy shit.
So
I was just about to ask you as well, what are the Awami's guns like, and now we found out.
Well, the big thing about Awami, it only gets 8 of them. It's
Breast making a move.
underpowered compared to the likes of Key or.
I'm gonna interrupt you here. Breast is flat broadside to a Pommern, which is just about to come around the corner.
I think Palmer's looking at Awami though.
Trying to get SOR out of the game.
Awami takes a massive.
Ooh, exciting already. Buffalo going down though.
Buffalo for an Awami is not a good trade.
No, it's not. He fires HE.
Awami secondaries and mains will take the Buffalo down.
And there it goes.
Awami now has to be really careful about his angles to Palmer.
We've got a tactical beaching in progress, possibly.
I think he's trying to avoid that beach. Awami's heel just comes off, so now he's got that 20
a torpedo up his bum, quite literally.
They're Brindisi torps. I thought they were Pommern torps. Those are Brindisi's.
That is a torpedo up the arse. Bosh.
He does have a repair. He pops the repair.
TAP taking A. This is much better play from TAP compared to last game. Much, much better. Massive improvement.
Awami's going to send torps out on Palmer, but Palmer still has Hydro running. The Breast, however, has committed nose in.
There are more Brindisi tops. And Pommern tops as well.
Breast, do you have your Hydro? No, you do not.
And he's running straight into a Brindisi and a Pommern.
Breast
That is
does
not good.
have his forwardmost turret. It's knocked out.
Ooh, and here come the torpedoes.
Breast is going down. Not going to make anything of a
Boob
trade.
down, boob down. Awami going down as well. I spoke too soon.
Well,
SOR
I mean,
taking a comeback.
Yeah, that Palmer and Hydro saves it from the next set of Awami torps.
There it goes.
Burns it down. Now it's Donskoy and Yugamo versus. It's still only 3 ships, and there's no radar.
TAP having a slight
Donskoy
advantage.
does have a radar ready though.
Slight advantage with the utility of the Donskoy, and both of these ships are on full health. This is intense.
Smoke for the Donskoy. Yugamo probably needs to make use of a smoke for the Donskoy.
This is intense already. Here comes Jutland Torp.
Donskoy's radar's out.
There it goes. Will we
Problem
make
here, Yugamo cannot open up because of the
Pommern and Brindisi?
Palmer's out of the fight for the next wee while, but Yugamo does open up. He's got smoke ready, however, so he can go
Exactly.
dark. Brindisi opens up with AP on Donskoy. Big hit.
Ooh, are we seeing Jutland fall? Jutland uses gunfight to Yugamo. Ooh, that was an interesting shot. Jutland's fired
Smoke.
slightly too early, question mark. And another slap on the Donskoy. This is exciting already.
That goes on Yugamo. That is a lot of health lost. Jutland is still spotted. Yugamo is in smoke now. Donskoy is in trouble, though.
Jutland taking more shots and he's smoking up now. Should be safe.
Finally pops his own smoke.
It might not be in time though.
I think he's fine.
Yeah,
Jutland's
he's
gonna
fine.
Get away with that 1.6k.
Double fire on Brindisi. That's been put out.
Yugamo is in big trouble.
Yugamo doesn't use the torpedoes on the Brindisi. Brindisi
No,
spotted.
he's got one set. He's still got one set.
Brindisi's not spotted. That's why he doesn't know. He doesn't know the Brindisi's coming up.
He's close to the 2k mark.
This will be a slapping of the Yugamo.
But bear in mind, if the Yugamo might be able to make a trade of this, depends how he angles.
There's the slap. Ooh! Complete annihilation. Oh, that's the biggest slap we've seen of the tournament already. And both the Yugamo and Donskoy going. Oh my god, what a game. Who won that? SAOR.
Samurai Order takes the first game.
Woo!
4 kills to 1.
That was an impressive game. Holy shit.
That was edge on the seat since the
That was... My butt cheeks are firmly clenched.
Oh, very well.
Woo!
Okay. What do you make of it?
That, first of all, that was a very intense game. Very intense. A massive slap on the Yugamo. I need Magnator Marksman to unready so that I can swap the spawns. There we go.
I think the biggest thing, though, that comes from that, the biggest mistake, and I think the mistake that ends it for them, well, actually, I think 2. The Iwami and the breast. They got rid of Buffalo, but then the breast is committed on a high and goes bow into the Pommern and Brindisi. No Torps, no Hydro. The breast is in a lot of trouble doing that, and in the end, it cost him his life for nothing.
TAP had a good start, but just threw it.
Iwami taking that 40k, by the way. That's at least 40k the Iwami lost in that solo.
And the sap slap, Brindisi actually making good use of the sap. A massive slap. When I originally saw Brindisi, I was like, that's a bit of a squishy ship to take in a 4 versus 4. It wasn't even 2, it wasn't even 2, it was just the front guns that finished him off.
Yeah.
And both teams are ready. We've got a comment here from Brunicia from TX1B saying, what do you mean top up the ass? You said this was a family-friendly stream. I never said this was family-friendly. I said it's not family-friendly. It's not.
Family-friendly.
Boobs and breasts are out everywhere on this stream, my friend. As just as we like it. That was a great game. Great game.
We probably should have chosen to put this stream on OnlyFans.
Yes. Massive breast takes torpedo up the arse.
Ooh, hello!
Sun Yat-sen! A ship
so
we haven't seen yet.
So TAP is shaking it up with the Sun Yat-sen, Dmitry Donskoy, Brest, and Yugamo. The lineup stays the same bar that battleship. They're dropping Iwami. I don't see why they're dropping Iwami.
Sun Yat-sen, now that's a Soyuz clone with worse guns, isn't it?
So it's a Sovietsky Soyuz hull, but it gets 18-inch guns with one hell of a reload as far as I can remember.
And the accuracy is just normal, isn't it? I've heard good things and bad things.
Is, yeah, mediocre.
So 18-inch guns, that's Shikishima guns, isn't it? No, Shikishima's 20-inch.
Let me quickly check for you.
These are 4.56s, aren't they, on Sun Yat-sen?
Let me quickly check for you, because I'm pulling it up now.
They're fucking overmatching, that's what they are, though.
Oh, yep, it's 457s.
Ah.
So it's 457 guns with a 26-second reload, so it's not the best in the world.
Also, can someone please clip the last bit of the last game, because that was intense, that was really fun.
It
Thanks.
has 210 meters of dispersion, but it's a 1.9 sigma, so
That's
yeah,
good.
Its guns are mediocre though in some.
So we get the tight dispersion, but the odd shell that goes wide, basically.
Tight dispersion, odd shell that goes wide, but it's only 6 guns, so that one shell can make the whole difference.
Doesn't it have the... Because it's Russian guns. Won't it have the signature very tight vertical dispersion? But
yeah, its vertical dispersion is small, only
like
100
Slava.
meters, 126 meters vertical dispersion.
Sun Yat-sen. We'll see how it plays out. It's got a lot of HP, and it can tank very well. It's got the fast Russian damage con. Fast Russian damage con as well, doesn't it?
Yes. No, it does not.
Oh, and he's flying. You can, if you have a look at Sun Yat-sen, if you have a look on the top of his flag mast, he's got the special Pan-Asian Commando on. So it's get some increased skills.
Unfortunately, it doesn't do much else.
No, you don't get the perks in commander training training rooms. The boob has beached again.
I think that's almost a tactical beaching right now.
Yeah, Jutland goes middle instead of wide.
Right, so the big thing here is the Jutland's just gone to Bravo. They're leaving Alpha wide open.
They're going Bravo C. That was the worst way of saying BC ever.
Yeah. So Donskoy popped his radar, by the way, to spot the Jutlands, but he is taking a lot of shots because of it.
Pommern, just German precision right there. German precision.
I have to come back to this Sun Yat-sen, right?
Go for it.
Because Sun Yat-sen over Awami. I don't know. It's in some cases you'd be better off with just taking a Sosa-Use.
I would say at longer range as Sun Yat-sen takes it, but as soon as you get into secondary range, Iwami takes it.
Oh yeah, both of them have reasonably exposed citizens.
See, that's a really tight dispersion on that. Look at that! That was a godlike dispersion.
10k off of a Bowed Pommern. That's not bad at all.
Brest is overextending slightly. The boob may get punished.
Again, Pommern has overmatch. Pommern has overmatch on it.
SAOR won the first game, didn't they? They did, yeah.
Yes.
Thought so.
Samurai Order took the first game.
However,
However, that Pommern is taking a lot of hits.
It is. We've got some Jutland torpedoes coming through the gap towards the Sun Yat-sen, but Sun Yat-sen sat behind the island, not particularly getting full use of the tankiness.
Well, Pommern's still taking shots of it.
True.
Decent hit. Buffalo's also following it up.
Torpedoes.
Noticeable thing about the Sun Yat-sen, does not have fire prevention.
It does not. We've got potentially a Jutland Yugumo gunfight coming up here.
Brest is moving up.
TAP2 are reforming. It's looking good for them now. They're pulling together.
So Brest moves up to get on the Pommern broadsides.
Taking the cap as well.
Pops the reload booster. Brest reload booster is live against the broadside Pommern.
He's going to go behind the... Oh, no, he's managed to get the shot. With good dispersion and a decent 10k chunk as well.
Very big chunk. Torpedoes in from the Pommern. Do they have the range though?
No, they don't.
Okay.
Didn't think they did. Oh, we've got a Jutland Yugumo gunfight going on here. We've got radar from the Buffalo detecting the Yugumo, so Jutland can now open up.
Radar from the Donskoy as well. Both radar cruisers pop their radars.
Counter radar.
Donskoy is getting shots from Pommern. Shots from Pommern on the Donskoy.
Oh, yeah, it was. Oh, here they come.
This could hurt.
Ooh.
10k off. No citadels, but that hurt.
Yugumo taking a beating. He needs to get away from the Donskoy.
Yugumo needs to pop that smoke for the donkey.
He needs to get away from the donkey as well. He's going to start taking shots that were meant for donkey on him.
Buffalo radar just goes down. Jutland stays spotted. Yugumo is dark. Yugumo torps are also on Pommern.
Captain Biggles says he saw a soggy boob. Correct. I would love to see some soggy boobs.
Well, we've got a still intact boob right now.
Yes, and we've actually got a Jutland that's mowing down a Donskoy with its AP, British signature
Buffalo
AP.
also getting involved.
It looks like potentially an early Donskoy loss from the Jutland.
Yep, that goes their radar.
There it goes.
How much hurt did Jutland came out of that fight? Really bad shape,
He's
though.
on fire.
Yugumo has the potential to put the finishing shots on this. But is Yugumo going to open up?
The Brest hasn't done too much, apart from the good shots. He's now just behind the island.
Well, to be fair...
Oh, he's repositioning to get broadside. His guns are facing the wrong way. He needs to shoot the broadside Pommern.
He's got to be looking for Pommern. The Sun Yat-sen has been caught out by Brindisi and Pommern. Now he is suffering for it.
He's in the kite. Here we go. Potential big slap coming in from Brest. The boob strikes with 10k.
Boob pops the reload booster, but he's not got shots. The island is going to get in the way.
Unfortunate. Sun Yat-sen going down to a Brindisi and Pommern.
That's a waste of a reload booster.
I don't... yeah.
Can the Sun Yat-sen make the trade with Pommern, however?
That was wonky dispersion. Maybe not.
It doesn't look like that, because he doesn't have the 32 overmatch.
Nope.
It doesn't look... So TAP2, Sun Yat-sen goes down.
Jutland versus Yugumo gunfight coming in. They're heading towards each other. Yugumo will almost certainly take that.
Brest has a broadside Pommern coming around soon.
That could be a one-shot.
Real careful.
That
It's
could
a
be a
one-shot
one-shot.
from the Brest, but then he's showing a broadside to Pommern. And Brest is not bothering to look towards the Pommern.
We've got a Yugumo Jutland gunfight incoming. Here we go.
This is Yugumo's game to win.
They both have the guns facing... Oh no, Yugumo doesn't have his guns facing the right way. They do now.
He's got his forward gun, but the rear guns are not in the fight. This is the big thing.
Will Jutland finish him off first?
Jutland's going to be able to get this.
He needs to switch to the British AP as the broadside comes round. Oh, it could be a trade. Could be a trade. There it goes! He's rescued it. He's rescued
Yugumo's
it.
guns were pointing the wrong
We've got
way
Brest versus...
entirely.
We've got a duel between Brest versus Buffalo now as well. Are we going to see a
Buffalo's
ram?
looking for the ram.
We've got shots coming in now. Buffalo could get a chunk of AP into his side here.
Yep,
Didn't do too
guns
much
come
though.
in.
We've got Pommern shells incoming now. That could be it. And that's
Yep.
it.
That's
And an
it.
outstanding victory for SAOR. An absolute destruction.
Oh,
A
that
destruction. In fact, not even a destruction, an annihilation, I would say.
Samurai Order takes it over. That's a paddling 2.
And I'll just give you guys a very quick update on the standings, if you will let me just update the standings for
By all
2
means,
seconds.
Go ahead, enlighten us.
The samurai always has to rise and move on, because new challenges will come. Your mind is your best weapon.